What's going on, Colts family? It's your boy Jose Fuego Ortiz, and I'm back with another live episode of In the Basement. Colts win, Colts win, Colts win, man. I'm a day late, man. Got to do the work thing. It's a late one over here now. But look, first and foremost, got to give a quick shout out to the big sis. Happy birthday, big sis. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. But now back to football. Colts women excited. Was a good win. They only won by one, but look, a win is a win, and we not gonna play on it. We not gonna talk bad about it. We gonna love it. We gonna enjoy it. And you know how they say, roll kill. That's right, roll kill at the Big Apple. Hey, look, man, we needed the dub. We got the dub against the Jets, man, and that's what it is. Look, quarterback change happened. Yeah, we had a little soap opera going on with who's going to be the quarterback. Back and forth, back and forth. They made the call. Young Money back in there. AR5 is in there. And he looked good, man. I don't know if it was a scheme. I don't know if they was just calling the right plays. He just looked a bit more poised, a bit more comfortable. And even with a lot of the design runs that was for him. I mean, look, man, that's it's kind of what he does. It's things that are in his favor to do. It's things that are in his pocket to do as a player that he is and that he's growing to be. Yeah, he still got to be a little careful, but look, truth be told, he only ran for about 32 yards. So, a little run for a first down here, a little run for three downs here, a little run for a little four downs here. And those other killer runs that got into the end zone, you know. Well, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about the game, yeah. I'm gonna bring you my outside noise because I'm a fan just like y'all. We're gonna talk a little fact, we're gonna talk a little smack. It is, man. Plain and simple, man. We shut them down in the first quarter. First quarter, they ain't scored nothing. I mean, we ain't do too much, buddy. Look, we scored 3 points. Shout out. Shout out to Matt Gay, man. Shout out to Matt Gay, 3 for 3 with a long of 56. Shout out to AR5. Going 20 for 30 for 272. One pass and TD. No INTs. Yeah, I said it. No INTs. All right. No INTs. Rush for 2 touchdowns. And had 32 yards. Shout out to Josh Downs. Boy, wasn't making it look easy, but look, he was a target, boy. One TD had about, well, let me get, had about 84 yards. Shout out to Alec Pierce. Yeah, I see you. I see you 1-4. That play at the end of the fourth quarter, boy, was pivotal. Pivotal. Shout out to the rest of the receivers, man, for helping out the QB catching the ball, man. Catching the ball. Even even if the balls weren't exactly where they were supposed to be at, but they was there. It was there. 1-0. The Rook. Hey, next time, Rook. Hey, you don't try to juke. Hey, just run through them, man. You got enough. You got enough. You got that momentum. Just run through them. Get that TD for us. Stop playing. I mean, we still got it in, but stop playing. Shut out JT Money, man. Hey, the defense for the Jets was trying to hold it down, man. He only had 54 yards, but it was still enough. It was still enough to be decent and still enough to be honest, man. And still keep the run game going. Between his 54 yards and 35 yards, that's definitely 90. What's that? 80 something, 90 something. Look, y'all do the math. Shout out to the defense, boy. Quiddy Pay 5-1 with 2 sacks, and the last sack to close out the game. Shout out to Leatu Latu with the sack. Shout out to the defense stopping them on that fourth down. Shout out to the defense for tackling. I know you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you shouting out the defense and everything." They still let them score 27 points. I get it. I get it. I get it. But for once, we didn't have a receiver go 100 yards. For once, we didn't have a running back go for 100 yards. I'm hunting the good stuff. Like, that feels good. Oh, yeah, you're probably going to say it was the Jets. Yeah, okay, whatever. Any given Sunday, look, any team can be any team, okay? And to not allow Brees Hall to have 100+ yards, I'm fine with that. To not allow uh, Adams not to have a 100 yards receiving, I'm fine with that. I'm definitely fine with that. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Like, it was some BS calls, but you know, we're not gonna talk about those too much. I mean, look, the first quarter we scored three. They didn't score any points. Feel like the defense lacked up a little bit. Well, especially like going into the half. It's like I feel like putting these last two games going into the half. I don't know if we chilling too hard or not, but man, it's just the scores just happen. And then we come out the half, and he gets a lick. He caused that fumble, and they scored right behind it. I'm like, oh man, here we go, here we go. But not to worry though, man. Not to worry, man. He took it one play at a time, stood focused, and he got the ball down the field. He got the ball down the field. Like he looked good. This game is there things to clean up for him, yes. But I think this is one of his better or the best performance that he's had since he started. If you want to include last year as well, I think this is his best performance that I believe where the ball was coming out on time. It wasn't coming out too high. It was still coming out high. It was still coming out hot, but it wasn't coming out too high. You know, and he was playing within himself, and he was playing the game that was presented to him, and he was playing the game that was coached to him for him. So kudos, man. Kudos. Hell of a hell of a player. Just look different. Look comfortable. I don't know what the sitting down did. I don't know if it gave him a moment to reflect. I don't know if it was, whatever it was, it helped. I mean, and I get it that it was the Jets, but they no slouch. Like they still got Sauce Gardner on the team. They still got they still got the two brothers on the team that was not letting too much happen either. So it's not like they some nobodies. I get the record don't reflect, but still, they still got Aaron Rodgers on the team. I mean, he's not young Aaron Rodgers, but he can still make some magic happen, and he did a little bit. Man, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the run play into the end zone for the first TD. I was like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm thinking we're gonna give it to JT Money up the gut. That didn't work. And let me tell you, when I see him go to the left, I said, "Oh, he gonna get in." And all I'm thinking is, please don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. Right? And my brain went back into the flashback of last year where he kind of ran into the end zone. He kind of let up a little bit, and he took that hit, and it was, you know, then he had a concussion. Not on this one. He rolled out to that left. Boy, it was a freight train coming. I don't know what that cornerback was doing. I don't know if it was a cornerback, safety, free safety. I don't know. But he received that hit. I tell you that. I tell you that. That 6'5", 240 plus came toward, and he was not denied. Was not denied, Jordan. Not at all. That joint was everywhere. Everywhere I was looking, I was like, "Ooh, shit!" He laid the wood on that one. I mean, what you gonna do, boy? Well, you just got posterized by a quarterback. I'm just saying. I'm just, I'm just saying, man. Like he was, he was not gonna be denied, man. He was not, man. He so wasn't. Let me tell you, and I'm not trying to get to some of the bad stuff because there's things that we definitely got to clean up. Being 6 and 15, on third downs, it's better than last week. But got to be better than that. Got to be better than that. You know, 1 for 2 on fourth down. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad at all. Now, I don't know about them. I didn't like the call to go for two. I can tell you that. I'd rather have taken the 1 point there, but that it doesn't force us. We were forced to have to, you know, get that. But I'm not the coach, man. I don't make the big bucks. And I'm glad that the defense stepped up and we got the ball back. Let's go, D. You know what I mean? Jones, I see you. I see you out there, Jones. You know, and I'm glad the tackling was a lot better. It wasn't no free runs. What there was a few. There was a few, there was a few. But nowhere near as many as the past. And like I said, the Jets players, they gonna get off. Adams gonna get off. I said, he ran over Mr. Moore, but that's all right. It happens to the best of us. But he ain't just run over him without no consequences. Yeah, we was right there to wrap him up. Let's not get it twisted. And I know, like y'all seen it, they had they had Buck and Grove on the goal line on the offense, trying to get it in with JT Money. I was hoping that it got in, but it didn't, man. That's all right, man. Hey, you do what you got to do, man. Next time, we'll make it happen. And let me tell y'all, because I know I'm bouncing around a little bit. It is what it is. This is how I do it. Ain't none of this scripted or nothing. I'm talking to y'all live, and I'm going for it as I do. Let me tell you. So for the first quarter, he threw to 8 or 9 different receivers. Like that's fantastic. He is spreading the ball. Like everybody got their favorites, but he was throwing and going to what was open, not necessarily to you know the favorite target, which is allowing me to believe that that he's going through the reads somewhat. That's an improvement. I mean, that's an improvement, y'all. That's an improvement. Like if you say it's not, then maybe you ain't watching play. Uh, you know, I don't know. And it was a great mix. I felt like it was a great mix for him. Like, do they do it next week? I don't know, but it was a great mix for him, man. And I don't know if he was changing plays at the line of scrimmage. I just don't think he was. He got the play in and he went for it. That's it. It's football. Let's keep it kind of simple. Let's Let's work to what the quarterback has and what the quarterback is good at and what the quarterback thrives off of, but still keeping them safe. That's it, man. Shout out to Pitt, man. Catching the ball straight through the middle. Boom. Like it was a good day. Don't get me wrong. I was a little frustrated, man, because the Jets started coming back, and then they gained the lead. Like the lead switched over. I think about four. Nah, I think the lead switched over about 5, 6 times. So yeah, I was a little like jumpy. Like, come on, we need to get this win. And then when the Jets kicked the field goal, and they put them up by 5. I was like, oof, here we go. I was like, here we go. This is where we at. And he came out and he showed up. He showed up and he took us down the field. He took us down the field. Now, was I a little worried? Yes. Was I a little scared? Yes. But he took us down the field, man. Straight down the field. Showed off his arm, did the double pay, boop, boop, got the piss. Now, I don't know what Sauce Gardner was doing. I don't know. But he messed up. His mess up is our game. Now, mind you, Sauce Gardner and Alec Pierce went to the same school, so they, in college, so they know each other. It is what it is. And from there, throw the pit. And from there, another throw. And we try to get it in with the run, that ain't work. And once I see him go to the left again, I said, he's getting in there, dog. Like, he's getting in there. He's getting in there. And they had to call a timeout. They had to, right? They had to stop the clock. And when he rolled to the left again, it was another one. I will not be denied. Got in there. Ran over the safety or the cornerback or the free safety, whoever he was. Don't really know. Don't really care. And good on the can't remember what it was definitely the end of the third or beginning of the fourth. The Colts stood strong. They didn't jump, right? When they try to get him, see if they could get him to get off sides. They didn't jump, so that caused just to have to use a timeout. It caused them to have to use a timeout, which means they didn't have another one back at the end time now. It's a great win, man. Great win. Close game. I did not like the calls to go for the 2-point conversion. I sure didn't. It's good to see the offense put points on the board, man. It's good to see the offense giving the defense some resting time, man. And just being honest. Like, yeah, we were 6 for 15, but still, man. Still. It was enough to get the job done. 28 points was enough to get the win over the Jets. And I don't care what you say that it was just the Jets. I don't care. I don't. Just don't, man. The the numbers speak for themselves. There are some things we got to clean up. There were some penalties that were kind of bogus on us. You know, we didn't have a full um, starting offensive line. Shout out to Bartolini. Holding it down for the center. Well, look, man, win is a win, and we love it. We love it, man. Big Mo out. Mo Alley. Y'all know VCU in the building. with the third down catch. Josh Downs with the third down catch. The few third down catches, man. Like the receivers responded, man. They responded. If he got it in their direction for the most part, they caught it, man. They caught it. That's what you do. You help that quarterback. If it's there, you catch it. If it's close, you catch it. If it's high, you go get it. That's it, man. That's how you win the games. That's how you win. Plain and simple like that, man. Plain and simple. Just like that, boy. And it was on the road. Road kill. Week 5 and 6. Tennessee lost. Titans lost. Houston playing right now. I don't know what the score is, but they're playing right now. So we'll see what happens there. Other than that, man, we got the big one next week. Detroit coming in the building. They smoking hot, 9-1. Destroyed the Jaguars like 52-6. So I don't know what the game plan is. But look, we're gonna stay in there and fight. And I know you're like, oh, it's a tough one. Again, we don't do better against tough teams. We don't do too bad. We're gonna make it do what it do, baby, and see what happens. That's it. They coming in. Ain't nobody scared of them. Ain't nobody running from them. That ain't gonna happen. Shout out to 4-5, man, leading the defense with tackles. Also, 4-5. Look, man, I see what you was doing. The kid that did, I see what you was doing. I see what you was doing, man. See what you was doing. Just do a little smoother next time, man. Just do a little smoother next time. Like getting up a little slow to make the clock go tick, 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 tick. That's all right, man. The the 5 yards that we had to give him was okay. It wasn't not too detrimental, but look, ain't no need to be mad at that man for that. We all know what he was doing. Something that we all get taught a little bit. It ain't good, it ain't bad. It's just kind of something that we all get taught a little bit. Like just get off him just a tad bit slower, but don't make it obvious. That's all it is, man. You're gonna tighten up. I know I was telling y'all last week. The fat lady is in the building, you know, but she's just in the building. That's it. She's just in the building. She ain't got no dressing room yet. She just walk around there just in case. Because we not too far out of the picture. Denver won, so they're not making it no easier. But we got Denver in 2 weeks anyway. Is it 2 weeks? I don't know. It may not be 2 weeks, but we got Denver anyway coming up soon. But yeah, love you, man. It's late. Y'all stay blessed. You know I do this for the humble man. Yeah. Look, make sure y'all love. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. It's free. You ain't got to pay for this. I do it for the humble man. Y'all stay blessed. I'm out of here. Peace, man. Till next time, next week.